Welcome to the Hoover Presidency Question and Answer series. As you know, if I'm elected president, I'll be president until ABC's 2020. May I have the first question, please?
Do you plan on instituting a balanced budget?
I do plan on instituting a balanced budget. In fact, I will send no budget to the Congress for approval that is not balanced. I had a very good friend named Ren McPherson. He was the CEO of Dana Corporation, D-A-N-A. They're mostly in the automotive and truck industry. And as impressive of a CEO as he was, he had 9 jets and 27 pilots, and that's impressive even to Fred Smith of Federal Express. And he told me, Roger, being a CEO of a company is like being a farmer and gathering your family around the kitchen table and talking about what's going on. And there's not a farmer in America today that doesn't run a balanced budget. He may borrow money, but that money is covered. The payment of that money, repayment of that money is covered. So America's going to have to live within their means, and I will get us there in whatever way I have to. It's good for America. It's good for each individual person that lives in this country. Do not spend more than you make. Save for what you want, and don't be a slave to those that would offer you usurious interest rates. As far as I know, and even on my own credit cards right now, I think I'm paying 29% interest. That used to be called usurious. Apparently, the lending industry got their lobbyists into Congress and got usurious interest rates passed. And even in furniture, you take a company like Rooms To Go Outlet, and then they have a financing arm beside them in the same building. And that guy told me that if I didn't pay my bill off in 90 days, that it could cost me $4,000, and my bill was like $1,000. So 400% interest. I don't know how Pam Bondi, the Attorney General of Florida, lets this get by unless she's just lazy or stupid or in the pocket of the lending. I don't know how she lets it get by. I wish I did know. I wish Pam would call me and let me know how she lets that get by. But it'll be a balanced budget, I promise you. It'll be that way by executive order.
What do you think about the limits on all public servants except federal judges and Supreme Court justices?
Well, term limits was something that was not mandated in the early government, but it was done out of common sense. In the early government of the United States, it was intended that businessmen and doctors and lawyers and ordinary citizens would serve as servants for a period of time, and then they would return home and go back to their regular job. Once the pay for Congress got up to $170,000, and you could serve one term of 2 years, and then you got that $170,000 for the rest of your life. For the rest of your life, for the rest of your life, you got $170,000 a year because you served 2 years in the Congress, in the House of Representatives. No, not in my administration. I will push for term limits, as you said, on everybody except federal judges and Supreme Court justices. They have to have the autonomy that lifelong appointments give them. And I will be extremely happy to give Ted Cruz a lifetime appointment to the United States Supreme Court if he satisfies the 2 requirements that I have placed on him, and those are private between he and I. If he gets appointed, and you'll know that he satisfied them.
What is your belief on gun control?
My belief on gun control, it's a complicated subject, but I'm going to try and deal with it. I have to disclose, in fairness, that I am a member of the National Rifle Association. I also have to disclose that I do not own any weapons myself, simply because I may use them. I have to disclose that Wayne LaPierre may be insane. I say he may be insane. As a member of NRA, I received a credit card application from the NRA. To me, that means Wayne LaPierre, possibly insane, and the NRA are interested in financing guns. Please, are you serious? And I also have to say that I think Wayne LaPierre sending out a camo ammo bag for free to NRA members that will hold 2,000 rounds of ammunition is insane. So that's proof I offer that the man is insane. Now, I support and believe in the Second Amendment 100%. When I ran for governor of Florida and got beat by Charlie Crist, I was for possibly registering guns. I ran into a supporter and he said, "Roger, you cannot touch the Second Amendment. You have to leave it exactly as our founding fathers wrote it." And he convinced me of that. It must be left exactly as our founding fathers wrote it. So how are we going to stop people from killing each other? Well, the Second Amendment guarantees you the right to bear arms. An arm is a pistol or a rifle. It is not modern ammunition. Modern ammunition is not covered by the Second Amendment. I would highly regulate ammunition in the country of the United States of America. If you're a legitimate target shooter, skeet shooter, or hunter, you've got no problems. You can buy as much ammunition as you need to pursue your sport. If you've got other things on your mind, like, you know, shooting somebody in Chicago on Lombard Street in Oak Park, you're not going to be able to get bullets because they are going to be very highly, tightly controlled, because modern ammunition is not covered by the Second Amendment. I will control not guns, I will control illegal murders in this country by making it where you have to jump through a bunch of hoops to buy bullets.
What is your opinion of Little C saying she never received documents marked classified or sent documents marked classified?
Thank you for that question. My opinion of Hillary Clinton and her TV ad restating this lie over and over and over and over and over and over again is simply this. And I'm very disappointed in Trey Gowdy, and I'm very disappointed in Director Comey. Director Comey is a discredit to my dead mother, who was a fiduciary special agent for J. Edgar Hoover of the FBI from 1946 to 1951. And Director Comey is an embarrassment to the same fact, because Director Comey knows, he knows this, and Trey Gowdy should know it. No document transmitted in the U.S. government is marked classified. It's marked standard, secret, or top secret. And that's the lie. That's like Clinton, the male Clinton, asking us what the definition of is. Well, I'd ask the Clintons, what is the definition of lie, you liars? Both of you. No document is marked classified, so of course she got no document marked classified. And she sent no document marked classified. She sent no document marked anything. She sent the documents to her assistant marked LOL, LMOF, AF. That's what she marked them, because that's what they meant to her. If Hillary Clinton was alive during World War II, when the great General Eisenhower made the secret plans for the invasion of Normandy, Hillary Clinton would have given them to all of her friends at a cocktail party and said, look at this, we're getting ready to invade France. I hope the Germans don't have machine gun nests on the beach to kill all of our young men to protect our freedom. Give me a break, Hillary, you liar! I cannot believe you lie like that. And here's the biggest problem. Hillary, you had to call Sidney Blumenthal to find out what standard, secret, or top secret means. You don't even know what it means because you, reading a document, cannot determine what it is. You had to call Sidney Blumenthal. I still want you to be the director of the VA because you need rehabilitated if you're going to be the president in 2024. And if you do come to work for me, and if you do the job that I would do if I was in that job, and the veterans applaud you when you walk through the door, I will support you 100% to be the first female president. Otherwise, I'm going to support that little girl from another country who wants to be president but can't because of the natural born citizen routine. And I would change that to if you're not a natural born citizen, then you have to wait 28 years, double the 14-year residency required for us, and then you could be the president. And I hope that little girl is a president someday. And I hope she's on my advisory committees. So yeah, Hillary, nothing classified. What an ass you are.